Hello, and welcome back to the realm of insanity. I'm your queen, Gabe Bowixty, and we're back with some more Elder Scrolls Online. Previously in our scribing journey, we met the dragon and gave her an impossible riddle. Today, we're taking on the Gryphon. Disclosure, I am an Elder Scrolls Online stream team partner, and I'm gifted things from Elder Scrolls Online and sometimes sponsored by them. So, hashtag ad, hashtag gifted, hashtag sometimes sponsored. Let's run and go say hello to the Gryphon. That's the Netch. We don't wait. Did that say fetch? Nabel of the fetch. I think I'm gonna really like the Netch. I'm gonna absolutely. Me and the Netch are gonna be best friends. That's why we're doing the Netch last. Fable of the Gryphon. The pages of this book are torn out, leaving nothing but a shell of a tome. Okay.
Sorry about that one, adventurer. I need to brief you.
Oh.
Seems we have a pest problem of sorts.
Oh.
Ho there, friend. I know the path of scribing beckons. You're no doubt hoping to contact the Gryphon luminary. Unfortunately, it seems we have a page thief in the Scalarium.
Someone stole the pages from the Gryphon table?
Just so. We were cataloging tomes and left the fable unattended for just a moment. Then from the other room, we heard yips and snarls and found it torn apart. Nalia is already at work trying to find an alternative to the missing pages.
Where is she?
The East Wing, looking for anything Ulfsild might have left behind about the Gryphon. Hopefully she'll get you pointed in the right direction. My deepest apologies. This was a grave error on my part, but it won't happen again.
She will go speak to Nalia.
Don't worry. A few wards around the library and we'll make sure the page thief doesn't strike again. In the meantime, perhaps Nalia has found something left behind by Ulfsild over in the East Wing.
How is the catalogue going?
It's going well. I'm not usually the type to work at a desk, but it's been interesting to walk the halls and see all the different titles. From what Julian and Anard have said, this place is a treasure trove of knowledge.
Any parts of the library in particular catch your eye?
A section dedicated to cookbooks from the First Era, shelves of poetry from Atmora, and a startling number of bawdy limericks stacked up in a pile of chapbooks. Archmage Ulfsild, it seems, was eager to follow the hunt for knowledge wherever it led.
Friends with Hemora.
I'll help Julian and Anard set up wards. This won't happen again on my watch.
It better not, Votary Larian! As your friend, because I'm not their superior or anything, as the hero of Tamriel and therefore your superior, I say this best not happen again.
Oh, good, you're here. Give it a listen.
Echo of Regret.
I can already feel the pull on Ivea. Nothing we can do now will outpace the greed of a Daedric prince.
Who did I just say?
The situation is hard to accept, but I wish the Gryphon and the Fox would understand. This isn't a fight we can win.
She sounded so sad. Losing Ivea and the Scalarium to the whims of Sheogorath must have been devastating. And it sounds like the Gryphon didn't much like it either.
Whoa, wait, whoa, yeah, I forgot the boy took over Aiva, didn't he? Oh, flip. You will tell Courier. Perhaps with the Aiva return to Nern, the Gryphon will be in a better mood?
One can hope. I still can't quite.
Oh, I wonder if you've completed the Mages Guild quest. Does this change? Oh, interesting.
Ulfsild was just as talented as her husband. Almost every one of her wards is holding, which makes our interloper all the more confusing. I managed to catch sight of our pest just before you arrived, and it's a fox. Possibly the fox Ulfsild mentioned in the Echo? It was enormous and seemed intelligent. Honestly, it looked very surprised to see me.
An intelligent fox stole the fable pages.
We're all in above our heads here. Don't look to me for answers. Luckily, our foxy friend might have helped us out. When he saw me, he dropped one of the pages. It's the first page to the fable with Ulfsild's notes clear as day.
Her notes are already visible without the lens?
Ulfsild must have left it behind with the annotations already visible. For some reason? Maybe if you meet that fox, you can ask him about it. I put it on the table just over there. Give it a look.
Gosh, it is good. Have you learned anything else about Ulfsild or the Gryphon in your research?
Ulfsild's handwriting is on every tome in here, but she wasn't eager to share much of herself with history. As for the Gryphon, he seems to come off as a strong personality, but with a bit of an interesting soft spot. That fox she mentioned.
How is that fox the Gryphon's soft spot?
Well, if the Gryphon is the stout defender Ulfsild's notes make him out to be, you'd think he'd take a dim view to thievery. But apparently this mighty Gryphon and this clever fox got along as thick as... well, thick as thieves.
What do you mean by strong personality?
Ulfsild's notes make him out to be something of a knight in the mold of the ancient orders. Strong, true, and unyielding. Let's hope he's willing to talk to some interlopers before he charges into battle.
Why do you think Ulfsild wrote down so little about herself?
I think she felt there were more important things to write about. She seems very driven, in her echoes in the notes. Compelled by her quest to understand scribing and the luminaries, to leave behind a legacy.
Page is torn from a book. Matter how fast we run, the night follows, fretted Grey, swishing his tail. Zarya stared at her friend. That's it, she said. What the dying man said. Dusk always falls. They ran from the tendrils of night to the castle Duskfall. Grey's magic cast their movements in shadow. Zarya noticed the curious lines on the scrap of map made the shape of the Treva to the north. A castle on the river Treva. This could be about the Overlook Tower. I've never heard it referred to by that name. Regardless, we're in the rift. Are you certain this will work? Said Grey, keeping lookout as Zarya dug at the base of the highest tower. Stealing the Gryphon's treasure. Trevor? I'm gonna steal Trevor from you! And blaming it on the Lady of the Night, said Zarya. Yes. You really ought to keep your voice down, Grey fretted, hopping back and forth. But Zarya just laughed. What haunts this old keep doesn't care what we say. But Grey's eyes were keen, and what Zarya saw as simple crows, Grey knew to be something much, much worse. Just then, Zarya's shovel hit something hard, and Grey yipped as the knight's messengers began to... Friends?
And you're off like a racing frog. Let me know if you want to confer about the directions in the fable. I'm so glad we were able to overcome this little hiccup. That first page should be enough to get you going. I just hope you'll find some clue that will lead you to the next set of wards.
About that. Take a look at the fable. You have a suggestion on where this one should go, yes?
I'm not too familiar with the rift, but I do know that the Treva is a river that splits the hold. Maybe follow it south from the Molten and see what you can find? Just remember, what was a castle overlook back then might just be ruins now.
Even if Coriel dispels the wards, do you really think she will find a clue for the next step?
Julian and Laren are working to strengthen our wards. If it was the fox stealing the pages, perhaps there'll be enough to catch it when it returns. And of course, if you need help with something, come back here and I'll do what I can.
You ever read this fable before?
Something about those names. Grey and Zarya. They seem familiar, but I can't imagine I've read this. Maybe the fable was the basis for one of my mum's many bedtime stories? She had scores of them for every season and mood that took her.
I do remember the other day when you started the scribing quest, there was dialogue that your character who's done the Aeva quest got that my character who hasn't didn't. Oh. Not gonna lie, I was so happy when I finished the scribing quest. I loved it, but it was long. Straz, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad because it's a bit lengthy, but I understand why, because you're unlocking a lot of powerful options. And I will say, I love the luminaries and their vibe. I do think there's a lot of backwards and forwards, but I do really appreciate that they give you portals to kind of counteract the, oh my gosh, you've got to go back there again vibes, you know? Unlike a Psijic skill line. Oh, who here has leveled up the Psijic skill line completely? Because that... Woo! That one was... Woo! That one was a time. That one was a time. Love the Psijic Order quest line. Love the Psijic Order. Didn't love leveling up those abilities. Did not love leveling. I would rather pay crowns on a new character than do that again, to be honest. I think I did it twice, maybe? Oh, my joints are achy today.
Perhaps we can complete a writ or two on our downtime.
We've already done our writs today, Azander. Wow, you didn't even portal me to where I needed to be, darling. How heckin' rude. I just wish... I will say, Howlu, I agree. I think there should just be stairs going straight down to the doors. Or maybe when you finish the tutorial, you get stairs going down to the doors. They could easily craft magical stairs that go down. You can jump over the barrier and not go round the door, but you can't get back up again that way. So, yeah. Maybe they'll add that in time. Maybe they'll patch in a staircase. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, I just jump over the railing too. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm also not entirely sure why there has to be a door between the portal room and the actual scrying tool. But I'm sure there's a limitation, like a game dev reason why that is. I'm sure. I'm sure that's something that someone that works on video games and makes video games would know more than me. I am but a pleb. Same, but when I go back up, I don't know why there's a door there. Yeah. I do feel like they could just make magical stairs going down. And I know that's being fussy because it's just being lazy, but yeah. Gamers do like shortcuts. That's why we have a whole series called speed runs, because people like to find the quickest way to complete things. It's like a gamer's brain works that way, you know?
I'm a friend.
Oh.
Hi! Oh my gosh, I was right. You're trying to fix Ulfsild's library. You're trying to talk to the Gryphon, aren't you? I am so sorry about tearing all the pages out of that book.
So, that was you. Why did you steal all the pages?
I got excited. Oh, that happens sometimes.
Mood.
And it's what I'm good at. The stealing, I mean. Let's start over. I'm the fox. Ulfsild said one day people might try to break in. When I saw you sniffing around, I thought I'd try and protect my friend.
Alia and Khajiit are working with the Luminary to restore the Scholarium.
That's why I stopped hiding. When I got close, I could smell the Indrik on you. If the Indrik thinks you're good, then you're good. That guy knows good. I see now I was just holding you back. Let me make it up to you.
Why does this guy literally talk how my brain works?
You will tell Goriel. You will give her back the pages of the fable?
About that. I took quite the mouthful of pages. And then I dropped one when your friend Nalia, was it? Oh, when she saw me. So, I thought it best to hide the other pages near the other wards. Good news, though. I hid one right here.
All right. Let us see it then.
Gaped as they saw a fox drag Zarya out of the tavern. Their drinks would have gone dribbling down their fronts if they heard him talk. In the dark of the alley, mead drunk and sentimental, Zarya wept into her friend's fur.
I thought they took you back to the Crow's Wood, she cried. I didn't realize they understood the thieves can't.
I'm all right, Grey said, brushing her off. But you're spending gold we don't have. Drinking like that. The Gryphon's treasure is worth nothing unless we can find all 3 pieces. Are you listening, Rhea? Zarya was not listening. Her eyes had that light from before, and she felt around like she was gasping at starlight.
It's here, she said. Here in the city.
Grey looked around. How is that possible? It must have been placed here before there was a town here. He peered down into the dark canal. Maybe even before there was a lake.
Lake Homrich, I presume. He must be speaking of Riften. Sai is with us, said Zarya.
She broke the walls and revealed the treasure just as dawn broke and drove us back from the shadows. Only one more piece, said Grey. Until we find the door, and the Gryphon very likely kills us.
Or, countered Zarya, all we need to do is step out of the way. Let his talons contend with the Lady of the Night. I don't seek the power of this mythical creature, only the means to let us live a life where we don't have to keep running.
Grey looked up at her with shining eyes. It is not too late for me to go back. But Zarya would not hear it.
No, my friend. You are too kind and clever to be kept in a prison of shadows for all of your days. This will work. I am certain of it.
Great! I've got my own way to get about. I'll see you at the next location.
All right, buddy. You take me with you? Maybe you're a fox and a... Yeah, there are fox people in Tamriel. We haven't seen them in game yet, but they are a thing. Isn't there like dog people and fox people? We might have seen them as enemies, actually.
Gonna gut him when I find him.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Heckin' the hat and flu just ruins everyone's fun. Well, hey, we thought that a certain race was completely dead until we did the DLC in Skyrim, so I wouldn't put it past them coming back. Elder Scrolls Online also said... Hello? The Elder Scrolls Online also said that there was never going to be dragons in the game, and, well, we got those and all, didn't we? Multiple dragons, actually. Once upon a time, the Elder Scrolls Online said, we will never have dragons in the Elder Scrolls Online. And we got told multiple times that a certain race of elf had completely gone until we do the vampire DLC, a Dawn Guard in Skyrim. Not saying it's not possible, but the dragons were sleeping, not dead. Okay, and what about the certain race of elves in Dawnguard? Weirder things have happened in Tamriel lore and history. And also, the lore can always change. You can always have a reason for anything. If Elder Scrolls want to bring something back, or bring something into existence, like a forgotten Daedric prince, they can. The world is literally their oyster, and they can do what they like. They can do what they please. That's one left. Okay, still. Maybe there's a one doggo or one fox left. Who are we to decide? We're not the law masters. So we can trust what they are saying about things that are not coming in here. So, what? No, we can't trust. No, if Elder Scrolls say anything is.
Look at you go.
I love you, little foxy. I totally just take everything they say with a pinch of salt. That's why I said it's possible, not unlikely. I bet you said the same thing about dragons coming to Elder Scrolls Online, or a certain race of elf having one survivor, or I don't know, a forgotten Daedric prince being added to the game. It's theorized there might be some left in the deep parts of Blackmarsh, yeah. The beauty about Elder Scrolls lore is that literally they can do whatever the heck they like. And I love it. I love that we never know what's coming.
You're so much quicker than I was expecting. I thought I'd have to come out and show you where it was. Oh, I'm one step closer.
Maybe this guy is a fox person. But, like, you know, like Alfix? Maybe he is. Maybe he's a fox person. But, you know, like, Khajiit have different versions of Khajiit. This is a fox person. Please answer. Just a reminder that I haven't completed the Gryphon storyline yet, so please don't do any spoilers in chat. That was me messing about. Please answer this one. Do you know what I want to play as? I want to play as a Lamia. Please, snake people. Please answer this one. You and he are good friends.
Oh, the best of friends. He's not the best conversationalist right now, but just wait. When he's back to his normal self, he'll be a joy to talk to. Just one more key fragment to go.
Or give this one for asking, but did you hide another page from the fable here?
Oh, right. Yes. So, I dropped it. I was down by the water taking
Well, the Lamia are snake people.
Great large cat spooked
And
me.
we have friendly Lamia in Cold Harbor.
I think it's still down there.
This one will go down and look then.
Well, they're like serpent lizards.
Find the
Serpent
big cat
lizard
by the water,
people.
and I bet that page will still be there. I believe in you.
The big cat by the water. What is with me and getting stuck in this corner? Did anyone else struggle with this corner, or is it literally just me? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, flip's sake! Just let me out! Okay, cool. I was getting a little... My fur was getting a little bit ruffled there. Beneath Forelhost, where it had been hidden when the land was new. Beneath Forelhost, so not at Forelhost proper? Perhaps a cavern below it. That must be Broken Home Hollow. Zarya was happy, but not to contend with the risen dead. But in explaining as much, she had not watched where she was going, and trod into a circle of hibernating snow bears. Zarya fled through the broad circuit of caves, shouting to Grey where she saw the triumph thumbprints on the face of Nirn and trusting her friend to recover the final piece of their treasure. Dispel the Gryphon words, the fancy Gryphon words. You just know, right? There is some dude who's like a mad scientist kind of thing in Elder Scrolls lore, right? There's just some crazy scientist time traveler guy who has a collection of one of every race of maybe two of every race of Tamriel, and just has them in like some kind of magical pod thing, and like has a museum where they invite like, I don't know, Daedric princes to come and have a look because they're like super proud of what they've done and they've kind of ascended to being a Daedra themselves, but they don't want people to find out about their magical museum, so they just have like people come in that's not gonna like be confused. There you go. Crazy scientist time traveler who becomes so powerful, collecting every race of Nirn and Tamriel and beyond and all of the places that they ascend into Daedrichood. Yeah, wow. That's right. Next chapter. This is a lie. I'm not a lore master and I don't work on the Elder Scrolls Online. Please don't take this as an actual lore fact. Although that would be a fun storyline because we'd get to see so many different creatures and it'd be so cool. Because I really loved the quest in Necrom in Apocrypha where you go to the Museum of Creatures. Oh, we all just did the exact same thing. Would they have a Dwemer? Ooh. I would say yeah, but I don't think the player should get to see it. I think it should be a place so secret and locked off that they just don't let anyone in there. They don't let anyone in there. Because I personally, I would not be mad if Elder Scrolls Online revealed more information on the Dwemer, but at the exact same time, I really love the mystery. I really love the mystery. And I love that they did a little hint, like a little piece of it with the dragon there, where it said, hey, that has an answer, they disappeared. And she didn't say any more about that other than they disappeared. I love that the Dwemer is just an ongoing eternal debate, you know? An eternal debate. I love that the only Dwemer we've actually seen has no clue what's happening. I love that, I mean, there's just so little known about them, but also enough if you're willing to look. I don't know, I love it. I hope it stays a mystery forever. Yeah, I kind of like that even the most powerful people in Tamriel, they might know, but they'll never disclose it to everyone because it's such a kept secret.
By Mora's many eyes.
I would imagine that secret alone is a huge piece of Hemora's power.
Let's be quick. That's 3, right? You've really got a knack for this kind of thing. Is it possible? Have you ever been a fox?
My favorite thing about the Dwemer is that we don't know what happened to them, but it's very much hinted that it was their own doing. They became so powerful and experimented way too much that something just went, no, you've got to go now. And I really think that Critical Role were very much inspired by the Dwemer in Elder Scrolls, because all of them have, like, a lot of them have voiced Elder Scrolls characters, and they all said in their Blackwood one-shot, they all said that they've actually played a lot of the Elder Scrolls games, and I wonder if the Dwemer were what inspired them to do the People of Aeor. As far as I know, Yagharim in Elder Scrolls 3 is the only Dwemer we've ever gotten to meet. I've never got that far in it, so spoiler alert. But also, interesting. I'm guessing, did they look like a Dwemer, or was it just like a floating orb or something? Actually, I don't want to know, because I do want to go back and play the first couple of Elder Scrolls, and I do like watching lore videos about the ones I haven't played, so I think I'd rather watch a video. But I give this one for asking, but Why are you asking? By the way, does anyone understand what to talk about a critical role? I know it's quite a niche thing, but the critical role fans, they know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Where I come from, folks become foxes and foxes
You like
become
D&D,
folks.
check out critical role, by the way.
It's a thing. I was just curious. Anyway, you're so close to meeting the Gryphon. With this last page, you should have the whole fable put back together.
Ariel should be able to find the Gryphon's door then.
Right! And good timing. All this jumping around has got my paws yelping. Go find your door. I'll head back to the Gryphon and we'll get him talking. Yay!
Badgers is with my boy! Badgers, can you say hello to Shagarath for me?
No.
Please, he's doing the Mages Guild quest. Badge, say hello to
I
Shagarath.
have to... One area.
Yeah, can I travel there? Oh, can I travel there and have you go to me?
This one will see you in the wing of the Gryphon then.
And dig, dig, dig. Here you go.
That was so cute. Imperiously down at them, blocking the magic doorway built upon a tomb. Though far from dusk, the sight lay already in the shadow of Hrothgar. Snow-buffed wind blew through the door, billowing Zaria's cloak and revealing the stolen treasure beneath. Near dusk, already in the shadow of Mount Hrothgar, meaning a barrow close on the eastern side of the mountain base, Ivarstead is built near one such place. The Lady of the Night would not know me, and therefore never move against me this way, said the Gryphon. But even then doubt crept into his voice. He had spent an age in solitude and knew not of the Daedra, nor any of their kin, and already they were surrounded by crows and tendrils of shadow. We lied, Ray cried, frightened and compelled to truthfulness. I am her pet and sought escape. Zarya helped me, but the Lady of Night takes all things back in the dark. Dark. He peeked past the Gryphon into the doorway. We will return your treasures and take all the more on your behalf, if you give us sanctuary. The dark closed in like water, pooling around them, lapping at their feet. Zarya drew her weapons, defending Grey from tendrils of shadow. The Gryphon then judged her worthy of his boon of power, being both of great skill and courage, and loyal to her small friend. The Gryphon raked his talons through the tendrils of shadow, but they had no quarrel with him. Only the two thieves. To my domain, called the Gryphon, moving back to let them through the door at last. But it was too late. Zarya held back the night's darkness with thin tunnel of starlight, just wide enough for the Grey to slip through. Then, using the boon of power the Gryphon had just given her, she sealed the door to the Gryphon's domain with Grey and the Gryphon on the far side. Grey keened for Zarya. He pawed and scratched at the locked door until his nails bled. Gryphon, however... Hi, Dee Dee. Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. If you could be patient, please, because I'm doing very heavy story stuff, and I'm trying to read 3 chats at the same time. I'd appreciate if you were patient. Thank you. Okay. Reveal the Gryphon's door. Righto. This NPC I'm with is using Stampede. Oh, that's cool. Very fancy, very fancy. Just close. Oh. Righto. I know I just paid gold to travel. What's wrong with me? Why am I like this? Who am I and what have I done with Kay? Crazy, I know. Crazy girl. Crazy. Crazy girl. Crazy girl. Ooh. Oh. Oh. La 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 la. Ooh. Ooh.
You made it! Gryphon, this is the new friend I was telling you about. They're gonna help you out.
Ah.
Welcome to the wing of the Gryphon. As you can see, the Gryphon himself isn't quite ready to talk just yet. I've kept him company ever since the library disappeared. I'm not sure if he can hear me in there, but I talk to him every day. Oh, you should have seen him. Wings spread so wide that he could block out the sun. The Gryphon was ready to take on Sheogorath all by himself. Ulfsild was the one that stopped him, froze him here like this, to keep him safe.
Why did she freeze?
Ulfsild knew that in a fight between a luminary and a Daedric prince, the Gryphon would lose. He's probably mad at her. But I'm grateful. I don't know what I would do if I didn't still have him around. And now you're here!
Ariel would like to know. Can she do?
Ulfsild conjured up a mighty blizzard to freeze him and hung the magic on a ward she left behind. You should be able to dispel it just like you do the other wards. Just so you know, he might be a little grumpy. Sorry in advance.
Ariel will dispel the ward and free the Gryphon then.
Whoa. Easy. It's me, remember? The fox.
I remember you, my friend. Don't worry. I just been holding that in a long time. Mortal, greetings and defiance. My companion has clearly adopted you, but then he's always seen the best in people. Why should I stay my claws?
This one is working with a group to restore the Scholarium. We have no reason to fight.
I have been trapped here for a very long time, mortal. I did not feel the full passage of time, but I know it's been many years. I know Ulfsild is dead, and I know what happened to Ivea.
Ivea has returned to Nirn. This one helped Shalidor to reclaim the island.
Truly? Impressive to think you may have bested the Daedric Prince of Nonsense. You have a luminary's apology, mortal. This has not been an easy awakening. Once, my feathers were armor, my talons cut stone, and my beak could rend the sky itself.
This one just wants to restore the Scholarium and master Scribing.
Ah, focused, driven. You really
Little
remind me
fox.
of Ulfsild. But I suppose that's to be expected. Give me a moment to gather my thoughts, mortal. Place the fable upon the dais, and if you want, speak to my companion. He'll be eager to chat, no doubt.
Brigitte will place the fable and open the door.
Sorry again about ripping up the fable. Hopefully my slobber didn't mess up the magic. I wouldn't know what to
Hi,
do.
Thwompin. Hope you're glad, because if you don't have your side, you hope you're glad, because if you don't have your side, hello.
Ariel can ask you some questions. Yes?
You want to ask me questions about me? I mean, I'm just a little guy.
He is just a little guy.
What can I tell you?
Are you a luminary? Like the Gryphon?
No. How could you confuse me with a luminary? We're nothing alike. I'm a talking fox.
That is why this one is asking if you are a luminary.
Nope. I'm from a place where lots of people look like me. Or birds, or deer, lots of wolves. Deep forests and a night sky that goes on forever. The only bad part? Sometimes the horns of the hunt sound, and we all have to run for our lives.
Are you from Persine's realm? The hunting grounds?
Oh, you know it? It's an incredible place, isn't it? I've talked to beings from other Daedric realms, and it sounds like those princes ask a lot of their subjects. Hercine's not like that. He's a great prince. As long as you don't get caught.
How did you and the Gryphon become friends?
That's a funny story. The Gryphon is a great hero, and he was trying to protect some people in a little village. There was a war on, elves coming from the west. I was there because the local baker made this incredible honey bread and barrow cheese.
You were stealing food?
No, the baker and I were friends. He fed me sometimes. Anyway, I was just about to bite into a loaf when some soldiers broke into his home. I tried to defend him, but look at me. That's when the roof came off, and the Gryphon put his whole head in! Ha!
So the Gryphon saved you from the elven soldiers?
Yes! I was so grateful. I brought him sweets and trinkets for weeks, no matter how hard he asked me not to. Eventually, he realized how handy it is to have a little guy like me.
He's just
around.
a little guy!
Buddies ever since.
Forgive Coriel, but how were you able to get into the Gryphon's domain if the door was closed?
Oh, that's easy. I just sniffed my way around. Ulfsild always said I had a nose that could find a sweet roll in the Deadlands. I just closed my eyes and trust my snout. That's how I got into the library and the Gryphon's domain.
Forgive this one for asking, but you can go anywhere you want?
Well, there's plenty of places I've never been. But if the fabric of the realm is thin enough and the scent is strong enough...
Who the flip is this fox?
Pretty handy for finding fun little trinkets.
Who is this fox? There's no way he's just some Daedra from Hercine's realm. He's so powerful to be able to do that. Are you kidding? I'm intrigued.
It's so good to be able to stretch my limbs, to breathe deep again. I need to go flying soon to truly shake off this chill. But first, we have business, you and I.
What would you like Coriel to do? Challenges? Like the Indrik?
The other luminaries concern themselves with challenges, riddles, frippery, and dalliance. If you wish to earn my trust, my strength, know it takes heart to protect, to shield those that do not have the strength to defend themselves.
You want Coriel to protect people?
I chose to be a bulwark against the hordes, and I'll ask you to do the same. I will summon a list of safeguard tasks. Complete the ones that appeal to you. I will rally my strength, and we will see what happens next.
Coriel will complete some of your safeguard tasks and return, Gryphon.
Injustice did not rest while I slumbered. Your time will be well used on these tasks, and while you are gone, the fox and I will have some time to catch up. I missed him dearly.
Why are you and the fox companions?
He is loyal, perhaps to a fault. A quality that we both share. When we first met, he was attempting to save a life, and I felt compelled to intervene. Just another creature to protect, sheltering beneath my wings.
But that is not true now.
I would call what we have a partnership, if he had any interest in making decisions. He is fiendishly clever, and unless I'm mistaken, I would not be talking to you today, if not for him.
You seem an odd pairing.
Our differences, I think, do not weaken us, but instead make us stronger. I act as a shield for the weak. He aids me in my calling, and we enjoy our time together. What else would you ask for in a companion? In a friend?
You can tell Coriel about yourself, yes?
I am not so old as the Indrik, not so young as the Netch. I was born from another's death. A great sage who stood against a terrible enemy and burned them out from within. Ah, mighty and beautiful spell that cost them their life.
How were you born?
The casting required a lengthy ritual, a vast pool of magicka, built day upon day, only to rush forth into a great flood. When the dam burst, there was still a great reservoir left behind, one that coalesced, distilled into me.
Why did you choose to be a griffin?
Elves have carved the shape of winged beasts since before mankind existed. I am a symbol, and top of mind or not, symbols have meaning. So I am the Gryphon, sharp of talon and beak, wings to block the sun, justice incarnate.
Why is protecting people so important?
The circumstance of my existence is strange, to say the least, but my power, my strength is a gift. From Magnus, from Aetherius, choose as you will. That is a gift that I could honor, or I could squander. I choose the path of honor.
Compelled to act this way.
I believe it is what we choose to do that defines us, not where or how we are born. When I see cruelty against the weak, when I know my gifts can make a difference, I step in. How could I not?
Safeguard of Health. A once sacred land has been trampled by worm cultists in the Eastern Rift. Wet the soil with their blood if you must, but seek the rare medicinal foxroot plant in this region and return it to me. Safeguard of the Depths. Delve into the many caves, ruins, and forts of the Rift. Slay one of the formidable foes, formidable foes that desecrate their halls. Safeguard of Corruption. In cities of the Rift, corrupt merchants peddle watered-down tinctures, preying on the poor. Find one of these salesmen and steal their wealth in compensation for their greed. Safeguard of Death. The Lich is among the most powerful undead creatures, tyrants over the living. They often bear sacred wellsprings of their unlife. Seek out and slay one of these creatures, such as Kalurian, Narineth, or the Mad Architect. Return with a splinter of their power. Safeguard of Thieves. My time with the Fox has taught me the value of clever redistribution of wealth. The Thieves Guild offers leads on adventurers they call heists. Complete 2 of these and return with a pair of fox-eye gems as proof. Safeguard of the Stars. Shards of Aetherius are dangerous weapons in the wrong hands. Splinters of these once mighty stones that lie dormant in ancient Aelid ruins. Head to Cyrodiil and seek these shards in the ruins of Belda, Lindai, or Svada. Bleed. Okay. Oh good, we don't have to talk to anyone and figure out what's going on. Okay, collect ethereal shards in Cyrodiil. Collect Foxroot in the Rift. Slay a Delve boss in the Rift. Claim a shard from a Lich in a dungeon. Complete Thieves Guild heists. And pickpocket from a corrupt merchant in the Rift. Okay, I think we're gonna go to the Rift. And we're gonna do the collect Foxroot. We're gonna slay a Delve boss. And we're gonna pickpocket from a corrupt merchant. Whenever.
I mean, it's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine. Whenever you get hungry, really, I'm easy. If you tell me when I've got like 15 minutes, then no.
I told you.
Did you? I thought you said dinner's ready.
I babysat.
Oh, okay. Okay, 20 minutes. No, not an hour, because you'll have to tell me. That's basically when you went, I'm going to go start cooking.
Exactly.
Hey. To the Rift! To the Rift!
Keep your eyes open for a good tea shop. Always happy to try a...
I'm always looking out for a good tea shop, Xander. Always. Can't have me not. Pickpocket from a corrupt merchant in the rift. There's... Oh, here we go. I love being a vampire. Vampire Khajiit. Pickpocket 1000,000,000% accurate. Did what I just said make any sense? Absolutely not. Foxroot. Wait, Foxroot is like Nernroot?
I'm with you.
I was flipping sneaking, you stinky zombies. Ow.
Mora's twitching tentacles.
What do you want? Well, I picked up the Foxroot anyway. Woo! You know, Blue Shade, if you came in and said hello and then, you know, politely asked, is there a giveaway running right now? I could have easily just explained to you what was up. But you didn't even say hi. You didn't even say hello, buddy. Come on. But you did type in chat earlier, so maybe I'm not that mad at you. I'm only slightly, only a smidgen disappointed. Only a smidgen. A little smidgen. A little smidge. You've been here long enough that you could have just spoke to me. But yeah, there isn't a giveaway running right now.
Let's see what we can learn here.
Well, probably a lot, Xander. Probably a lot. There we go. The foxy people. Am I not foxy enough for you? I'm not actually a fox, I'm a Khajiit. But people always say that I'm a fox, and then I have to tell them I'm not a fox, I'm a Khajiit. I'm not a fox, I'm a Khajiit. But everyone's like, oh, but your ears look foxy. And I'm like, oh, are you calling me foxy? Oh, that's pretty spicy. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Exclamation mark, there isn't a giveaway going on right now. Exclamation mark, everyone chill. Exclamation mark, you smell like a fanny flap. Exclamation mark, Kane's not allowed to have opinions and thoughts and feelings. Hello, bro. Goodbye, bro.
I won't let you interrupt my research. I will bring her back.
Exclamation mark, Sag. Exclamation mark, dance for me, Kay, you smelly flap.
Fabulous.
Exclamation mark, beans on toast. Why is Aiva not in the list of places? Streamers have feelings, what do you mean? You're still doing it now? No. Do you want to see if you can travel onto me? I can go there. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the Gryphon then. Going to the ring of the Gryphon. And I think Badgers and the Gryphon will... I think Badgers will really like the Gryphon. Oh, flip off. Because... Streamers for feelings, what? We're not allowed to have opinions. I don't know why this has suddenly come into my brain. Nobody said anything in relation to this, but sometimes you just worry, you know. Ooh.
You've done it! I knew you would! I could smell it on you.
I could smell it on you. I'm trying to talk to the Gryphon.
Mortal, welcome back. Standing against injustice is a reward all its own. But you have my thanks as well. The time I've had with my oldest and dearest friend has been a balm on my heart. And together, we've come up with a plan.
And for what?
If I am to lend you my strength, if you are to master scribing, you must complete for me a boon. It's a tradition at this point. You have been as a shield for those that need it. Now the Fox and I want you to protect those closer to home.
You are talking about protecting the Scaleria. Yes?
I am. In the end, as she always was, Ulfsild was right. I cannot be its only defense. With the help of my companion, you will borrow protective magic to reinforce our own.
Where are we going to borrow this magic from?
Speak to the fox, mortal. This was his clever idea, and he will be your guide. In the meantime, I will make preparations. It has been some time since these talons did delicate spell work.
This one will talk to the folk, then.
Move quickly and with courage as you steal these magics, mortal. The fox is a stalwart ally, but where you are going, the shadows run deep.
What are you going to do with the magic we steal?
This may surprise you, as our last moment together was a tempest of frost and ice. But Ulfsild and I were great collaborators. Before the departure of the Scholarium, we dreamed of ever-vigilant watchers that would protect the complex.
So, you are going to use the magic we steal to make these what?
Yes. Animated armor based off Ulfsild's design. Sentinels that can stand guard even when my gaze falters. All those years ago, we felt there was no pressing need. Until it was too late.
I've already asked him the other quest, so question.
Barely thought out the Gryphon, and now we're going on an adventure to steal magic from Daedric princes. Isn't that exciting? Oh, I better start some stretches. Don't want to cramp up.
Wait, we are stealing magic from Daedric princes?
You didn't mention where we were going? Silly Gryphon. You and I are going to sneak into the realms of Hermaeus Mora, Mehrunes Dagon, and Nocturnal. We'll make away with some of their precious creatia and steal it back here.
How are we going to do that?
All we have to do is find somewhere the connection between Nirn and a Daedric realm is thin enough for me to wiggle through. Like digging a tunnel from one den to another. Easy.
Why are we sneaking into these realms?
All right, Miss Big Tough Adventurer. I know for you, going to a Daedric realm is like going to a corner big...
Finally!
But the place is...
An NPC that recognizes all I've done!
Subtle. And subtle is my middle name!
Khajiit Seed. Where are these thin connections you mentioned?
You and I are heading to Rootwater Grove in Greenshade, Dawnbreak in Auradon, and an old fort called Faldar's Tooth in the Rift. Oh, and make sure you bring some lockpicks. Another adventure with you! Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
What are we stealing from the Daedric princes?
I think it's called... Chirisha? Creatia? It's the stuff that the Daedric princes use to make their realms. I just have to follow my nose.
Forgive this one, but you are going to follow your nose to this creation.
I spent a lot of time with the Gryphon while he was frozen, but not all the time. He wasn't holding up his end of the conversations. I would kind of take myself on walks, and I learned a lot over the years. Like, well, what raw creation smells like.
Hermaeus Moira. Where are we stealing his creation?
The Prince of Knowledge sent tentacles deep into the ground beneath Rootwater Grove. That'll let me wiggle my way into a part of Apocrypha called the Obscured Forum. He has a little bit of creation tucked away in there. It smells like Old books?
Oriel has worked with him.
Oh, you worked with a Daedric prince? That's so neat. I bet that was exciting. Did you get to shake his tentacles, or... Anyway, hopefully we'll still be able to keep a low profile over there.
Are we stealing creation from Maroon?
Bad guys that follow Dagon burned the town of Dawnbreak, thinning the barrier between Auradon and the Deadlands. We'll slip through to this fortress called Ardent Hope. The creation the prince has stashed there, smells burny like sulfur.
Oriel has fought against Dagon before.
Oh my gosh! How did you survive?
I love him so much.
How do you still have your eyebrows? That's amazing. Listen, we should try to avoid drawing his attention while we're there. Whatever you did to fight him before, don't do that while we're there.
We are stealing creation from the Colonel? Where?
I had to really sniff hard for a place I could wriggle through to the Evergloam. Faldar's tooth is full of cultists, and their prayers did the trick, I hope. I can sniff very faintly some creation. It smells spooky. Like an old mansion?
This one has gone up against Nocturnal in the past.
You went up against the Lady of Shadows?
Yeah, I did.
Survived? Whoa, amazing. Listen, I kind of
I finished it!
Too spooky for me.
Not without you.
Stay close to our entrance, and you just try not to get caught, okay?
I did, I finished it. Without you, in the end. Good, fine. Okay. I'll give you complaining in a minute, punk. Drama, thank you so much for coming along. I really appreciate it. We'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Have an amazing weekend. I really love the Luminary logo. Like the eye with the wings. It's pretty. Right, I'm going there now. I'll let you know when I'm in. Why is there a stone there? Okie dokie. Oh, flip! I forget that Zonda hates it here.
Vainglorious and sophomoric. Spell artisans of the lowest order.
Destination.
Oh, okay. Well, I upset Zonda for no reason. Wonderful. Green shade. To be honest, I think that's why I did the Mages Guild. I think I did the Mages Guild on this character specifically because I needed to do scrying. Asteria View, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Sprout, yeah, just finished Gold Road, and oh boy, you're in for a treat. Oh, I'm excited. Xander needs to chill. Ava is cool and full of books. I know. What I don't understand is, like, he's all, like, all knowledge and stuff and magic, but then I think he's just jealous. So nice to have Mum and Dar living together so we can hear them banter all the time now. Mum and Dad are fighting again.
I know this place doesn't look all that bookish, but Hermaeus Mora is actually digging around here somewhere below us. Never mind that. What's important is we're here because Apocrypha is close. So close I can smell the ink.
What does this one have to do in Hermaeus Mora's realm?
The Daedric Prince of Secrets knows how to hide stuff. He's always doing projects, the Gryphon says, so he's always using creation. We just have to be as crafty as he is. Lucky for us, you've got that lens Ulfsild made all those years ago.
So, Oriel just needs to use the lens to find the creation.
With the lens, you should be able to find your way. Just watch out for weird Apocrypha magic. And traps. Hermaeus Mora loves traps. Don't worry, I believe in you.
Oriel will watch our step.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Right.
Over there, friend! A spot to use your lens!
Thanks, bro.
Note smells like the nearby room. We must be getting close.
Our Lord of Secrets has hidden a splinter of Creatia in the Great Hall of the Obscured Forum. At the top of the stairs, 4 candles cleverly conceal the location of the splinter. Reveal this treasure by lighting the candles in this specific order. Starting from the entrance, the first candle lies far west, awaiting their first light. A second candle beckons as you gaze southward. The next candle is to the north, and then beneath you, the final candle awaits. So, first candle furthest south north beneath? Furthest south north beneath. 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 Furthest south north beneath. Furthest south north beneath. Well, this has got to be the first because we've got no, this is south. Furthest south. Well, that's beneath. That's last. That's not south or north. What? Well, I'm... Well, this is the furthest. And then... Wait, can I read this again? The first candle starting from the entrance, the first candle lies farthest, awaiting its first light. Right, what was it? Furthest. And I guess this is north. This is south? No, this is south. North? North? Beneath? Yay! I did it! Oh, would help if I picked up the Creatia. Oh, use the Fox's portal for an easy way out. Is this the Fox's portal? Yeah! Hey. Ori dory ding dong! Ori 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 ding dong! Nalias! Hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello, darling.
Smart.
No, actually, I wasn't planning on doing that, but sure. Ooh. Aladar's tooth. Wait, no! Ah! Well, that's confusing. If I'm in the zone, it should give me the marker that's in the zone. I'll just go to the Way Shrine and travel there, I guess.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. Okay. Okay. Oh, it goes in the craft bag. Oh, that makes me happy. Foxy? Oh, there you are.
It makes sense. The way to the Deadlands being in a burnt-up village. I decided to hide up here until you arrived. I'm being careful, see?
You're a good little guy. Good job. What does Coriel have to do in Maroon's realm?
You're looking for local creation. A big splinter kept safe by his Dremora soldiers. Only problem is, you'll need a spell-forged key to unlock it. That chest is unpickable. You can't pick it.
So Coriel needs to find the chest and steal the creation.
Yes, you are so smart. Just search through other chests of treasure till you find the spell-forged key. Oh, and don't lick the fiery creation. I made that mistake once, and my tongue was numb for a month.
It's one thing she can manage that. I love that the way he makes a portal is digging. It makes me so happy. Oh, Ardent Hope. Okay. No. I love him. I really need to do these chests instead of forcing them, but I really struggle. But I'm doing my best. Find the key for Maroon's Dagon chest. I need to level up my lock picking, but aha, spell forged key.
Good job! Over here! The creation is just through this door! I can smell it!
A sterile view! Hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you have, thank you! I don't know if I've already said hello to you today, but if I have, there you go, you get it again. Oh. Oh, hello! The pilferer! Not today. You ain't pilfering today, buddy! Come on, give me my ult, give me my ult, give me my ult! He's pilfering! Oh no! The tricksters! No, don't stare at me lockpicking. No, 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 no. Where's the fox's portal this time? We're in it? Did I just hear Maroon's phone, like, shout? Well, he gonna be real mad at me. I already defeated him, and now I've just taken his thing. I feel like we're picking fights with the wrong people here, Mr. Fox. Just, you know, getting that vibe. We probably shouldn't be messing with these people. Thank you very much for the follows on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I really appreciate it. Thank you. La, 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 la. If it makes you feel any better, I use an add-on to help me with lockpicking because I'm very stupid. What? No way. No, I suffer. What? I'm not stupid. I was reading what Sprouty said. You calling Sprouty stupid?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm sure Sprouty remember that the next time we're healing together and she ends up being your main healer because of the group split or something.
Yeah, okay. That's it.
The door. Why don't you just knock on the door? But it really sounded like it was downstairs. You sure? Agent Werler, hello, how are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello, this one was a pain for me. I kept getting turned around in there. Oh no. That's it. Badgers could heal himself. Look, you've done it now.
The wall is thinnest at the back of the ruin. I'll see you there.
Whee! Excuse me, vampire coming through. Oh, this is made so much quicker as a vampire. I honestly would recommend becoming a vampire just to do these. Just to do the scribing questline. Because you can just run through stealth.
You made it! Sorry about all the cobwebs and cult guys, but this is the closest I could get us to Nocturnal's realm. Let's make this quick so we can get out of here.
What does this one need to do in Nocturnal's realm?
Nocturnal can shape the night. So spooky. As they roam, the spirits of Evergloam gather up that shadow stuff. Some of them have even gathered enough to make a snarl of Creatia. That's what we're after here. Shadowy Creatia.
How does Khajiit get the creation?
Make like the locals and stick to the shadows. You should be able to pickpocket the Creatia right out of their shadow stuff. Whatever they're made of. I know you can do it. You could kill them, but they didn't really do anything to us, you know?
Right. Let us get in there.
Back to the Evergloam. Hop in here in a hot minute. Aren't you close? Oh, for flip. Oh, well, I guess I'm... Oh, whoops.
New researcher with.
Okay, those weren't the ones I was supposed to do anyway. A shadowed spirit. Okay, that wasn't even the one I was supposed to steal from. Okay, shadowed spirit. Shadowed spirit. Shadowed spirit. Spoopy. Spoopy shadow. Spoopy shadow spirit. Ah!
Happens every time I wear these clothes.
I'm not a goblin. I'm not a good elf. I'm a gnome! And you've been gnomed! I'm a professional ESO player, okay? Professional I am. I am. Why are you saying it sarcastically? Literally, it's my job. It's like my job to play ESO. Don't quit ESO every other week. That's what chat thinks. Chat thinks every time I play another game for 5 seconds, I've quit ESO. What the hell? Where's my phone going crazy? Let's go to the Gryphon. To the Gryphon. I found him so fast. I've quit, but I quit Baldur's Gate 3. Oh dear. I really need to go back to Baldur's Gate 3, absolutely. I know, I've been streaming for F. I know, time flies when you're watching Kay and having fun, which is watching me, right? Yeah. Shut up.
I sense you return with treasures of fire, ink, and shadow. Though, to be fair, the fox spoiled the surprise. He was quite giddy upon his return. Well done. These stolen magics will allow me to secure the Scholarium.
How are you going to use the creation we stole?
Ages ago, Ulfsild and I researched an ancient type of mystical soldier. I imagined these constructs as silent protectors watching over the Scholarium's halls. With the untamed power of the Daedric princes, finally, our vision will become reality.
You will support Khajiit's journey to explore scribing then?
I will. You have upheld justice, acted as a protector, and been a boon companion to my dearest friend. You've earned this, and then some. You may add my power to the scribing altar.
This one thanks you, Gryphon.
Now is the time to put these stolen magics to use. Burn with the fires of the Deadlands. Let rise the shadows of Evergloam, and writhe with the ancient power of Apocrypha. And, Knights of the Scholarium, begin your watch. May it never end.
Ooh!
Use my strength well.
Okay, that was awesome.
May you master scribing as you master yourself.
That was so cool.
Carry my strength. You will always be welcome here.
Awesome. So there's electric, fire, and frost. All the destructions. All the destructonies.
Well done. Look at these constructs. The Archmagister himself will be jealous if we can ever get him down here.
Gryphon does seem committed to a cause.
A commitment I can respect. The role of protector often goes unsung in bardic songs. Even knights who should know better want to leap into the fray. It takes discipline and heart to be a protector. Discipline like yours.
Thank you, Naliar.
Of course. Just look around. You've made a huge impact on the Scholarium. you took another big step forward in your journey to master scribing. And, of course, you reunited two old friends. You should be proud, adventurer.
Okay, another luminary done. Let's go see what we can buy now.
Have you scribed that?
Poison damage. Bound focus. Adds poison damage to a scribe's skill when written into a grimoire. Grimoire.
Extraordinary. How esteemed.
There's a pole in the top of the chat. Ooh, there's a pole. We get the Scalarium doors now.
Would you look at that? There's a pole in the chat.
There's a pole in the top of the chat. Wait, hey, there's a pole in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a pole in the chat. There's a pole in the top of the chat. There's a pole in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a pole in the chat. There's a pole in the top of the chat. Well, well, well. We just have the Netch and then the unknown. Into the unknown. Knight's Valor increases block amount by 8% and reduces block cost by 8% for the ally and other allies in the link. Right. Those who are watching the VODs, the T-Storians, you are at the end of your journey. The quest has ended. We have appeased the Gryphon, and we have gathered his boons. So, it is time for us to say goodbye. Until next time, when we go and challenge the Netch to give us his challenges, or their challenges. And I feel like I'm going to really like the Netch. They sound like they're going to be really fun. If you're watching on the live stream, do stick around. We are not done just yet. But if you're watching on the VOD, don't forget, you don't just deserve a life, you deserve a happy, healthy, and fulfilled life. Until next time, don't forget to check out my socials in the chat. And if you want to go grab ESO Gold Road, go to capeoutsit.com/humble bundle, and you'll be able to see all the different versions of Gold Road so you can decide which is best for you.